Into action again after being beaten by Ipswich in midweek. Forest, for their part, wanting every point to earn a place in next season's UEFA Cup. The pictures from ATV, commentator Hugh Johns.
And Villa's lingering doubts about Gary Shaw were resolved just a short while ago. Sent home from training yesterday with a heavy cold. He's all right now, so the front line is at full strength. In defence, of course, they're again without the suspended Alan Evans, so Gary Williams continues to partner Ken McNaught. Forest also miss a very competitive defender in Ken Burns, now serving his third spell of suspension this season, which offers a recall to Dave Needham. Frank Gray is out, so Bryn Gunn takes the number 3 shirt. Up front, Peter Ward is now partnering Trevor Francis. With taking Needham over in that direction as well. Mortimer's up in support. Goes instead for Bremner. And back again to Mortimer. And now for Morley. An enormous appeal for handball, which the crowd on that side of the ground seemed to see. But meantime, Mills comes forward. Oh yes, and Ward just trod on the ball when he wanted it to run in front of him. But Forest attacking now with Robertson. You got support from behind by Gunn. Here's Gunn. Ward. Good try. Oh! And Francis was so desperately close to getting in on the end of that shot. I mean, Ward was close enough with the first shot. Certainly had Rimmer going. Ward's turn. And his shot is wide of Rimmer, just wide of the post, and there's Francis failing to make contact. Shaw with Aas at his back. And it's Morley again. Against Anderson. That's a nice looking... Oh, that was a push. Yes, a penalty. Robertson on Bremner. Right in front of the referee, and I don't think, though we've seen some controversial ones recently, I don't think we can make too much argument about that. Beautiful crossing by Morley. And now look for Robertson. There it was. Little push away, and see how close the referee was. He couldn't miss that. Gordon Cowans is been a bit short on goals. It's Gordon Cowans this season. 4. Scored 1 penalty against Everton in his last 24 games. He's got that one all right. 1-0 Aston Villa. So the one he missed against Tottenham, he wasn't going to make that mistake again. And the Holt end celebrate their side going in front. Gunn. It's not a bad ball for Gray. McGovern. Francis. Gray. Gray has a look up. Support from Francis. Oh, that was a fine bit of intelligent goalkeeping then by Rimmer. He got his near post very well covered. I think that ball could easily have squeezed in. Francis then attacking McNaught, makes the angle tight, but he was on target with the shot. That's McNaught's header. Touch for Gunn. And now Robertson again. Scooped ball in Needham. And Saunders. Francis got a good touch. Here's Robertson. Robbed by Swain. Oh. Aas brought down Shaw, and the referee intelligently allows play on, gives the advantage. It's Morley attacking Anderson and looking for Withe. Yes, a very, very well-constructed goal, beautifully taken, and the referee plays some part in that for giving the advantage so well. But Peter Withe, the scorer, 2-0 Aston Villa in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Morley's break, a beautifully delivered cross. It's difficult, I think, for Shilton to cut it out. could see now as it came across, and Withe arriving on the far post with a perfectly placed header. Meantime, Mills is pushing Forrest forward. And he's done well. And Anderson. And again. Well, that ought to have been in the back of the net. Mills did so tremendously well with this run. Sets it up for Anderson. His first shot hits the goalkeeper. If he passed it across the goal instead of shooting second time, there would have been one. Well, the enormous roar that's gone up as the crowd realise that Arsenal are 2 up on Ipswich. Well, those Aston Villa fans really believe in the destiny of the championship at this moment. There's the corner. Up goes Withe. Good touch. McNaught. Superb save. Shilton from McNaught. Superb goalkeeping. But look at the way that Peter Withe gets the first touch here and knocks it on over his head. McNaught thundering in with the header, and Shilton's reactions razor sharp. And there can't be too much of that. Withe, Cowans, Morley. It's just a question for Villa now to hang on to the ball, because referee Ray Chadwick has ended the game. Aston Villa, those 2 first-half goals, have picked up 2 points, which might just be the clincher when it comes to the end of the season.
Indeed, Villa back on the winning run again after that home defeat by Ipswich, and really playing some stuff there as well. And this, of course, on a day when things went badly wrong for Ipswich, and what a roar of approval that scoreboard news received early in the second half at Villa Park. Jim, the overall situation now.
Well, Brian, the week really has gone full circle for Ipswich. Dejection after their semi-final defeat, jubilation on their victory at Villa, and now right down in the dumps again, beaten 2-0 at home by Arsenal. A dreadful day to choose for their first home defeat in 46 games. Peter Nicholas scored a disputed opening goal, and another former Palace man, Kenny Swain, headed the second after an hour. So Villa 3 points clear once again, but Ipswich with a superior goal difference. So Ipswich 3 points behind, remember, with a game in hand. They're at Norwich on Monday, then Manchester City at home, Middlesbrough away and Southampton at home. Villa, they're at Stoke on Monday, home to Middlesbrough, and their last match at Highbury. And once again, the bookmakers have changed their minds about the championship. Tonight, Ladbrokes have Villa back as odds-on favourites at 4-7, Ipswich 11-2.